team up. You can really see that diamond 9 shape as he bends them around to the left.
How in sync they are. Perfect. Perfect unit. I know I see it.
You now see start red 8 and 9 make their way left and right respectively as he changes shape into 9 Arrow. Leading the team this year, we have a new team leader for 2024. That's squad leader John Bond, known as Bundy. He was previously in the team for 5 years. He's been synchro leader, he's a Typhoon pilot and a former qualified flying instructor on the Tucano. From the left, in Big Vixen, it's the Red Arrows. And Bundy would like to say hello to the Stanleys who are here today at Silverstone. There are actually 11 pilots in the Red Arrows. We have Reds 1 through 9 who are displaying for you today. Myself, Red 10, team supervisor, former Tornado GR4 pilot and former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 2. And of course we are commanded by Officer Commanding Red Arrows, that's Wing Commander Adam Collins. He was my predecessor as Red 10, former Tornado GR4 pilot, and also flew the F111 while on exchange with the Royal Australian Air Force. Reds 8 and 9 make their way rearwards. And at the start of June in this year, we celebrated the 80th anniversary of Operation Overlord, which of course was the Allied forces storming of the Normandy beaches. In celebration and tribute to all those that took part in the campaign and those that paid the ultimate price, this is Spitfire Roll. On the right hand side of Red 1 is Red 2, squad leader Chris McCann. Chris was taken from training and immediately made an instructor on the Tucano, after which he then joined the 617 squadron, the famous Dam Busters on the Tornado GR4, where he actually received an Air Force Cross for his service on operations over Afghanistan. His opposite number on the left hand side is Flight Attendant Dustin Wales, known as Dusty, first year on the team. He's originally from Zimbabwe, a former Typhoon pilot with 11 Squadron, an instructor on 29 Squadron, and he also worked on the Test and Evaluation Squadron, 41 Squadron, based out of RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire. Reds 4 and 5 now smoke at either side of the centre section, make their way rearwards. And in November of 2023 marked the 20th anniversary of the final flight of one of the most iconic aircraft in history. As the team roll out, coming in from the left, there is no mistaking the wonderful and majestic shape of the Concorde. As Red 1 now starts to keep to the team coming round to the left hand side, you'll see the wings of the Concorde start to flex forward, with Reds 8 and 9 moving to the outside. Reds 6 and 7 towards the rear will split. The smoke will come on, get your cameras ready for the colourful Phoenix. In the middle of that right wing is Red 4, Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckling. Ollie's in his second year in the team. He was Red 4 last year. He maintained Red 4 position and took up the role affectionately known as Uncle Enid, which means he is a mentor and works alongside Red 1, ensuring that the new pilots on the team going through winter training that maintain and achieve the correct standards required of a Red Arrows pilot. You'll now see Reds 8 and 9 drop backwards to form two distinctive rows in the next shape. As Red 1 continues to bring them around to right, the smoke will come on for the chevron roll. On that front row on the far left-hand side is Red 5, floater George Hopday. George is in his first year on the team, a former Typhoon pilot with 11 Squadron at RAF Königsweg. And he's also taken part in operations over Iraq and Syria, as well as the Eastern European Air Policing Patrol in the face of the aggressive Russia. Of course, the Red Arrows is not just about the pilots. We have a team of over 140 personnel. 120 of them are the engineers, the mechanics, logisticians, the people relations and the administration staff. They are known as the Blues due to the colour of their coveralls that they wear. The Red Arrows have a public relations stand here today at Silverstone, so please make sure you pop along, say hello to those personnel and find out more about all those roles inside the Red Arrows. Coming in from the left hand side, you'll now see Reds 8 and 9 drop back on the rest of the formation. We've kept this manoeuvre in the show for this year because it's one of the most popular, if not the most popular manoeuvre we fly. In from the left hand side, it's the Tornado! The board call is made by Reds 8 and 9 as they roll around the rest of the formation, as Red 1 flies them down the team. The Red Arrows are extremely proud to fly the red, white and blue, not only in the UK, but all across Europe and of course across the world. And in August this year we will take the team all the way over to Canada, where we fly the Union colours of the Union flag and celebrate with the Royal Canadian Air Force for their own 100th anniversary. As the team form back up, coming in from the right hand side, your final time to get a picture of the Red Arrows at our world famous Diamond 9. As we go into the second half, we'll now see a manoeuvre that's flown since 2003. It's the 5-4 split. The team now in two distinct sections. Off to the right hand side is Reds 1 through 5, known as Enid, and 6 through 9 on the left hand side, known as Hannah. We have Enid from the right, Hannah from the left for the 5-4 cross. Keep your eye on Enid to the left hand side. The Red Arrows were formed in 1964 with the first public display in 1965. The Red Arrows were formed from three distinct teams. We had the Red Pelicans, the Black Arrows and the Yellow Jacks. We took the red from the Red Pelicans, the arrows from the Black Arrows and took the aircraft from the Yellow Jacks. And in tribute to that aircraft, coming in from the right, the smoke will come on, Enid in Nat. we over to 1980 when we took control of the Hawk T-Mark 1, which is the aircraft that we still fly today. The Hawk itself is actually 50 years old this year, and all the pilots that have flown the Hawk attribute to her to a very small sports car, extremely agile, extremely nimble, and great fun to fly. Look directly to your front now, you'll see Hannah running back in, reds 8 and 9 start their rolls for the Hannah break. Red 6 is Flight Lieutenant Stuart Roberts. Stuart's in his third and final year on the team. He's a former Typhoon pilot with 11 and 12 squadron based at RAF Coventry in Lincolnshire. Each of the pair will now dive down to approximately 200 feet above the ground. They'll have a closing speed of over 800 miles per hour, looking to pass each other within only 100 feet from wingtip to wingtip for the Hannah pass. Reds 8 and 9 going up and over, Red 6 and 7 staying flat. Off to the right hand side is Red 7 and swimming Tom is in his second year on the team. He's a former Typhoon pilot, former qualified weapons instructor, and where he will teach all the Typhoon force about weapons, technical information and tactics. As Red 6 and 7 face towards each other for cycle. Red 9, Flight Lieutenant Patrick Kershaw, known as Paddy. Paddy is in his third and final year, a former Tornado GR4 pilot, as well as being a Typhoon pilot and a qualified weapon flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 1. He takes off to beat the maneuver called the Deuce. The red, the white and the blue come on, and red one brings it around. To the front, over the top of Beckett's grandstand is Red 6 and 7. The smoke comes out the synchro pair hard for the synchro hard. And coming in from the top right hand side is Red 8 as he spears the heart. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Richard Walker. Richard's a former Typhoon pilot. He's his second year on the team, and he's also in qualified Keep your eye on the synchro pair as they turn back hard towards the display line for another high-speed opposition pass. They'll have that closing speed of over 800 miles per hour, looking to pass each other wingtip to wingtip for only 100 feet. And they'll get unsighted at the last possible synchro in the roll, the opposition barrel roll. Synchro finish That smoke pod is capable of producing approximately 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and 1 minute of blue smoke. Each of the colours are selected by its own individual button on the pilot's control column, and all the way through winter training we come up with a smoke plan to ensure that we have the right colour smoke at the right time and that we do not run out in the display.
Okay. Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston, and McLaren all have a speed on the straights. Our shot is battling in the turns. We need to build our car for combat.
How am I supposed to make that safe?
Who said anything about safe?
You